Hey everyone, welcome to Shadakut. Today we are making really quick chocolate cake in mug. This is a really simple and quick recipe and it requires really less ingredients. So to start with, we are going to need a microwave safe mug. So we're going to start by adding 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Next I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of powdered sugar. Next I'm adding 1.5 tablespoon of cocoa powder. Next 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'm just going to give it a mix so that everything is combined well. Next I'm adding 2 tablespoons of butter. This is melted butter. Next half teaspoon of vanilla essence. 3 tablespoons of milk. And lastly I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of choco chips. Now I'm going to mix it well until it's nicely combined, and choco chips are just going to give a very nice chocolatey inside. So here's the consistency you can see. This is the consistency you need. So now I'm going to microwave it for 2 minutes on high, and then we're going to check if it's properly cooked. So after 2 minutes, our chocolate cake in mug is ready. My oven took 2 minutes, but it really depends upon different microwave ovens, so keep an eye on it. To check if your cake is properly baked or not, all you need to do is just insert a toothpick in the cake. If it comes out clear, that means your cake is baked. Now I'm just going to sprinkle some powdered sugar on the top. Let it cool down for a bit to set. Now let's see how it is from inside. Wow, you can see it is nice and moist. It has a very nice consistency. And there is that nice chocolatey layer of chocolate chips. This is really perfect. So there you go, your really quick 2 minutes chocolate cake in mug is ready. I think this is great for those times when we really crave for something chocolatey and cake. We also have another recipe of how to make brownie in mug. Check it out on my channel Shadakut. Also there are other recipes of how to make really quick cake in microwave on channel Shadakut. Do try it at home and let us know how does it comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome to Shadakut. Today we are going to make chocolate cake in sandwich toaster. It's very quick and very easy to make. So let's start. For this we require 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, half teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 cup of butter, half can of condensed milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and half cup of Coke. You can also take water or milk in substitution of Coke, and choco chips. So we'll start the preparation. Firstly, we're going to take condensed milk. Next, add in butter. Make sure all your ingredients are at room temperature. Okay, so now we're going to beat it at low level, at low speed until it gets nice and creamy. Okay, so now on the side we are going to mix our dry ingredients. For that we are taking all-purpose flour, mixed in cocoa powder, baking soda, baking powder, and just mix them well. Okay, so now just add in vanilla essence and condensed milk. Give it a mix. Now slowly add in your dry ingredients and then add in just a little bit of Coke and then give it a mix. Now again add in your dry ingredients and then again a little bit of Coke and again give it a mix. So it's going to be like a little bit of dried ingredients and then Coke, then again dry ingredients and Coke. This is the reason, just because so that everything is mixed well and there are just no lumps. And then finally last batch of dry ingredients and Coke. So we are basically adding in parts the ingredients. So this is the required consistency. You can see, so you can just add more or less of Coke to get the desired consistency. So if it is a bit stiff, you can add more coke to get this consistency. Okay, so now the fun part. We are taking a sandwich toaster and we have preheated it and greased it with some butter. So now take your batter, fill in just a little bit of amount. Do not fill it all the way. And now just top it with some chocolate chips. You can also add nuts if you like. And now again, the batter on the top. And spread it all the way. And now cover it and now bake it for about 3 minutes, and then we'll check in 3 minutes. So after 3 minutes, it looks so good. So now we are just gonna flip it over. And now again cover it and cook it for another 2 minutes. So it's been 2 minutes now. So after 2 minutes we are going to just insert a toothpick and it comes out clear. That means your cake is nicely baked inside. And if it doesn't come out clear, you can keep it for another 1 minute. So our chocolate cake in sandwich toaster is ready. You can see it is looking so nice, spongy and soft. And you can just see it from inside. Nice and spongy and so soft, and the chocolate chips are nicely melted inside. So it took hardly 5 minutes, and you can see such a quick and easy cake to make, and just in 5 minutes in sandwich toaster. It tastes really good and it's nice and soft and spongy and delicious cake. You can actually enjoy it in your breakfast or whenever you're attempting to have a cake. It's really easy and quick. So if you like this video, do try it, and if you liked it, do thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hey everyone, welcome to Shada Cook. Today we are making really quick 5 minutes Oreo cake in microwave. This recipe requires really less ingredients which are easily available at home. So let's start. So here we're going to start first by blending about 25 Oreo biscuits. So now we are going to blend it together until it's in a powder form. Now to this I'm going to be adding 3 teaspoons of powdered sugar. Next I'm adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now I'm just going to give it a real quick mix. Lastly I'm going to be adding 1 1/4 cup of milk. Make sure all your ingredients are at room temperature. Now mix it well. So here I have lined my microwave safe bowl with some butter paper. In case you do not have butter paper, all you can do is just apply some butter on your mold and sprinkle some flour. This will just avoid the cake from sticking to the mold. Now I'm going to pour in the batter. Now I'm going to put it in the microwave for 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes our cake is ready. Now all I'm going to do is just insert a toothpick in the cake. If your toothpick comes out clear, that means your cake is properly baked. Now I'm going to let it cool down for a while. So the cake has cooled down completely and the cake is ready. Now I'm just going to remove the paper. And you can see it has come out so perfect and moist. So now I'm going to quickly decorate my cake. So here I have made a heart stencil just to decorate my cake. To make this stencil, all you need to do is just draw a heart shape on the piece of paper and then cut out the heart shape, and there you get a very simple heart stencil. Now I'm going to sprinkle some powdered sugar in the heart. Now I'm going to carefully remove the paper. So there you go, our beautiful Oreo cake is ready. It has come out really nice and moist. It smells like cookies and milk. So give it a try and let us know how does it comes out. If you like this video, do thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. Hello everyone, welcome to Cooking with Shada. Our today's recipe is biscuit cake in cooker. This recipe is a very simple recipe to make a cake because it is made out of biscuits. Plus, if you don't have oven in your house, you can definitely make the cake in the cooker now. And the recipe's ingredients are also very easily available, and just a few ingredients. So let's start. For this we require 1 pack of hide and seek biscuits and 1 pack of Parle-G biscuits. Now hide and is going to give you some chocolate into the cake. That's why we have took one hide and seek biscuit. 5 teaspoons of sugar or powdered sugar or castor sugar. 2 packets of Eno. 1 cup of lukewarm milk. We can take it more or less as per the requirement. 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Alright, so we'll start preparing. For that, firstly we are going to grind the biscuit, and we are grinding both the biscuits separately. So first we are going to grind the hide and seek biscuits, and then next we will grind the Parle-G. So now we are going to grind hide and seek. Okay, so now in the same way we are going to grind the Parle-G biscuits. So after grinding, we got such powder, so we need to grind it nicely and finely. Okay, so now we are going to mix both of the powders. And now we will add sugar, powdered sugar, and mix it well. Now we will slowly add milk. We have added a part of milk, and then whisk and mix everything very well. Now we are going to add the remaining half milk and mix it. Keep on adding milk until you get a proper consistency. So after mixing, this is the consistency we require. So it took about that 1 cup of milk, and make sure there are no lumps. Now we are going to add some vanilla essence. Yes. Okay, so now firstly we are going to take a pressure cooker. Keep it on the flame, then take a mold. We are taking this mold. Keep it in the center like that. And then now we are going to add 2 glasses of water. And now let the water boil. Okay, so now in the very end, we are going to add Eno. That's why we done that procedure of cooker first, because it's important that you add Eno in the very end, so that we can just immediately take the cake for cooking and then combine it well. You can see it looks fluffy. So here we have greased our mold with some unsalted butter, or you can also use a butter paper. Drop your mixture into the mold. Just give it a little bit of tap. Okay, so now place your mold very gently. So yeah, it's placed there. Now we are going to take the top part and just remove the whistle like that, and now cover it. Now we are going to cook our cake for about 15 to 20 minutes on high flame. Okay, so now it's been 15 minutes. Now we are going to do the flame. Keep your cake on the low flame for about 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. So now we are going to turn off the flame. You can see we have removed the top, and you can see the cake. And now we are going to insert a knife. You can also insert a toothpick just to see if it is cooked properly or not. If a knife comes out clear like this, that means it's cooked. So this cake took in all 20 minutes. 15 minutes at high flame and 5 minutes at low flame. So there you go, your cooker cake is ready. Now let your cake cool down for about 15 to 20 minutes in the mold, and then we will demold it. Okay, so it's time to demold the cake. For that we are going to take a knife and then just demold it like that. Now place a plate on the top, flip it, and then now just tap it a little bit and then pull the top and your cake is here. It looks really good, and you can see this cake doesn't require a much of heavy ingredients like your condensed milk or cream or anything. It's very easy, very quick, and best part is you don't need an oven. So you can bake cake very easily at home. You can see the sponge over here. It's very soft and fluffy, and then you can just ice it with some chocolate and then you can enjoy it. If you found this video useful, make sure to subscribe and thumbs up this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.